he calls me at 5 in the morning to tell me that my sister had a boy. It's like, Dad, couldn't you call at 9? I want to know the difference, you know? And he's all excited. I'm like, half asleep, great. And he's like, cool, let's eat. Let's eat. It's 5 in the morning. Where are we going?
Now, wait a minute, though. You weren't so excited that you...
I was very excited, but I would have been just as excited if I had a good night's sleep and the phone rang at 9 in the morning. I want to know the difference.
Opie.
What?
What time do you have to come to work?
I have to come to work. Yeah, I leave the house at, 11:30. I couldn't get back to sleep. After your sister has a kid, then you're up for the day, of course.
I'm surprised at you. I would think you would be excited about it.
I was very...
Even though it's early in the morning, you'd be happy to hear about it when it happened.
I was very excited, but I want to know...
Sorry you missed out on 3 hours sleep while your sister's sitting there giving birth. What a selfish man you are.
As he's pumping out the kid.
Pumping, as you so eloquently put it, pumping out a kid. I love the technical jargon you use.
All right, well, here's the other thing. Phone rings at 5 in the morning. It's never good news when your phone rings at 5 in the morning. So I wake up freaking out going, oh, great, you know? And then it's obviously good news, and I'm thinking, well, you know.
You're still PO'd.
No, I'm not PO'd.
Selfish man.
I'm very excited.
God, are you
for
selfish.
my sister. You're seeing way into this.
No, you're venting for something that should be a happy moment. You're pissed because you awoke in 3 hours earlier than your normal wake-up time. Ooh. Sorry.
You're making more of it than it really is.
Yeah. Ooh, that easy childbirth.
Hey. They're taping this break so they can play it for the kid when he turns 18. So I'm very, very excited for my sister, Holly.
Hate his uncle.
And my brother-in-law, Michael. The birth of their lovely son, J.D.
And poor Booby Opie, he'll be able to go to sleep a little early tonight to make up for the missed time.
Yeah, I think I need to suckle tonight as well. All right. Well, we're ready to rock. 212-757-1027 if you want to add something to this mess we call a radio show. The fax line, 212-957-WNEW. And you got the instant feedback all hooked up and ready?
Yes, we do. WNEW.com. Click on our little pictures and you can email us.
I think we're going to play some Devo in just a bit. Stay there. 1027 WNEW, The Rock of New York. That's a band called Everything, and the song's called Hooch. I believe they're going to be in the Imaginary Ballroom in the future to perform that song for us because we like it so much. Got to thank Johnny Lang once again for stopping by the Imaginary Ballroom yesterday.
A great job.
He had it going on yesterday. He was a great interview. He performed for us 3 songs, and he rocked the Hammerstein Ballroom last night with Buddy Guy. And we just want to thank him again for stopping on by and having some fun with us.
You know what I saw coming by the park today?
Huh?
It was a very attractive young lady. Followed by, I know.
Who are you kidding?
She was wearing, like, just a notch up from even the rest of the very attractive young ladies.
All you have to do is turn a corner in the city, and you're convinced you've just seen the hottest girl ever. You turn the corner, and someone beats it in this town. It's amazing. But go ahead.
Well, she was going into the park, and she's being followed by a photographer, professional, see, with the camera and everything. And she's wearing this little sundress thing with these little spaghetti straps. Goes into the park. Now, I'm waiting to make a left turn. So now I'm not even paying attention to the light. I'm just looking. She goes behind the wall, and I see her, flip the straps off. But now I can't see because she's behind the wall, and I'm waiting to make a left. And then, of course, I hear...
But sometimes that's better.
I know. Because
now you're thinking, what is going on behind that wall?
And it was quickly extinguished in my mind because I then turned around, and you know who I saw?
Who?
And this isn't a joke.
Who?
Esther Roll.
Get out of here.
Swear to God.
You saw Esther Roll today.
I saw from Good Times.
Yeah.
I saw Florida from Good Times. Esther Roll.
Uh-huh.
And that image just, that'll cure anything on it. I could tell from the pack of hot dogs she had stapled to the back of her neck. She had that big inner tube neck. You notice that? James! Now, JJ, well, you're in trouble again. James! My God, James. Got to get Junior in shape. He's falling in with the wrong crowd again. James!
That's pretty much all she said on that show, I do believe.
James!
Junior!
Yeah, but I saw her. I did.
Yeah, in Florida, right?
That was her name, Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And wait, who's the daughter? The hot one?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, why do you do this? Now I got to
Thelma?
Thelma,
oh,
right? Thanks, man.
Yeah. Wait, she was the first girl I saw naked in Playboy, right? Does anyone else remember this? Thelma, right? The hot...
Yes, she was. She did pose in Playboy.
Thank you.
In the post-Good Times years.
Well, I was just a little fidget. I was like 12 or so, or 13. I went to my stationery store and I stole my first Playboy.
Congrats.
And she was the centerfold.
Wow, really?
Yes. I totally remember this.
That was the first centerfold
First centerfold, first Playboy I ever got, which I stole. And that Playboy stayed in the woods for months months. That's what we used to months. All my friends got a peek.
When you built your tree fort, right?
Yeah.
Like, as kids, your money, your currency, was Playboy.
Sure.
Pretty much, in the woods. You'd climb up to your tree fort with your pals and thumb through Playboys that you'd either find or steal from your friend's dad.
Playboy, when we were growing up, was like gold.
It was cold, hard cash.
I hung out with this one kid just because we knew where his father's Playboy stash was in the house. That was the only reason I was friends with this guy, and I'll admit it here on the radio.
No, my first Playboy centerfold was?
Oh.
Barbie Benton.
Oh!
Remember the Barbie Benton shot in front of the pinball machine at Hef's Playboy mansion?
Like it was yesterday. I totally remember that spread.
Let me do the breath. But that was the thing when you were a kid, man. You'd be walking through the woods, walking home from school. What do you want to do today after school? I don't know. What do you want to do? I guess, we'll burn some Army Man and make that sound. Yeah, that sounds cool. Pile of leaves. What's that?
What's on the leaves?
Oh, man. Look at what... It was like a scene out of one of those old oil movies in Texas when... She's a gusher! You just find him, and it was like, oh, man. And it didn't matter what you had planned, what you were doing. You sat there for hours
and hours and hours.
Thumbing through them.
We got a big piece of plywood, and we put our stash under the plywood so it would stay longer in the woods.
Sometimes it would be ravaged by a rival tree fort gang.
And then you'd have to have the rock fight.
Yeah, then you'd have to have your rock fight. Well, they'd all start off as dirt bomb fights over the fence. I'm going to get you. Until you heard that dreadful... And then what do? In all your mercy, run! And you'd run home and hide until the phone rang.
Praying.
And you'd know.
No.
He did? He was? You listen.
Oh, no.
Okay, we'll take care of this. Thank you. I'm sorry. No, we'll pay for the bill. Who threw a rock at the Johnson child?
It wasn't me. Deny.
Man.
Deny.
Oh, God, that brings me back.
Going back down memory lane just because you saw Esther Roll. Started with Esther Roll, and we ended up with rock fights.
Same!
I don't get it, but all right. Got something for the show, give us a call, or you can fax us, 212-957-WNEW. 1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York. Our new pal, Johnny Lang, lied to me. He rocked the Hammerstein Ballroom with Buddy Guy last night, and he rocked the Imaginary Ballroom yesterday afternoon with you and I.
Mm-hmm.
We got to play some of those live cuts on the air in the near future.
Sounds great live, man.
Unbelievable. And we keep having to remind people that the guy is only 17 years old. Only 17 years old. When he was playing in the Imaginary Ballroom yesterday, I swore I was listening to a 50-year-old black guy.
When I was 17.
What were you doing at 17?
Wasting my life. Wasting it.
I was like carrying golf bags, I think. Thinking someday maybe I'll be on the radio or something. I don't know. But he's got a great start. You know?
Sure does.
He's been playing for 4 or 5 years now. Got to say hi to Mike, Chris, and Robbie at the Subzone in Berkeley Heights. Brand new listeners to the Opie and Anthony show. Definitely appreciate that. Look at all the phones ringing like crazy. We're sparking some childhood memories today.
That's for sure.
You want to take one on drunk driving?
Uh-oh.
We don't endorse drunk driving.
No, but everybody, especially years ago, has done it.
Yes. And we're just bringing back some memories. Give us a call. The Rock of New York, 1027 WNEW. Brand new band called The Flies and Got You Where I Want You. It's Opie and Anthony.
Say hi to Randy in Huntington.
What is he writing on the instant feedback through the WNEW website?
Play Misty for me. He knows you hate that.
I do hate that.
Yeah.
Well, I've been DJing since I was 18, and that movie with Clint Eastwood really freaked me out.
Yeah, that's like a Fatal Attraction kind of thing.
Yeah, you want a good double feature, rent that and Talk Radio.
Talk Radio.
Oof.
Oh, we also got another one here. One of your buddies in Comac, I guess. Wow. Opie, when you left Long Island, when you used to work out on Long Island,
right?
The trip home from Manhattan got even longer. It's great to have you back in New York. You're better than ever. Oh, and Anthony's not bad either, it says in parentheses. I get a little sub-recognition. Keep it up, Rich. In Comac.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry. We haven't added in the boo-boo-boo from the old days, Rich. Sorry, Opie hasn't brought that one along. What the hell was that all about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, all right, it's Opie. Boo-boo-boo.
I don't know
the hell
what
was
you're
that?
talking about.
A mating call. What is that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, you had your cute little sucky show until I came on.
Yeah, I'm better than ever because I discovered Anthony. He was drunk on a corner somewhere and he needed a job, so I brought him along.
Hey, thanks.
You're a bitchhead. Why don't you tell people what you did before I discovered that you were really good at radio?
Oh, me?
I know we're equals right now, but there was a time that Opie, discovered you, Anthony.
I went to years of college for radio.
You didn't even make it out of high school. Who are you kidding?
I was in the hottest attics in the middle of the summer installing air conditioning ductwork.
Yes.
That's what I did for a living.
Yeah.
Say hi to all my compadres out there at Apollo Air Conditioning.
Yes, and I was
where I worked.
And I was doing a radio show, and Anthony had this band that did some killer song parodies and originals, obviously.
Yeah.
Rod Cut, we should give them a high
plug, sure.
And Anthony, I met him really drunk and stuff, and
said, "Get me out of this line of work."
And we hit it off, and he started doing my radio show on Long Island, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
We moved on to Boston, and then we got fired up there, and here we are in Manhattan having a ball.
A boo-boo-boo.
I have no idea what you're talking about with that one.
Oh, God. Obvious. I don't know why. I never knew what that was.
Well, boo-boo-boo. I had this really wild night show, and I would talk to a ton of people, and somehow I refused to do it.
Come on, give your listeners one, Opie.
No,
they want to hear it. No. Like Gallagher smashing the watermelon. You got to do it.
I'm just like J.J. Walker. I don't say it anymore.
Dynamite.
You don't want to hear dynamite.
Your little catchphrase.
Well, I had like a talk show with a lot of music, and after each phone call, for some reason, we started saying a boo, boo, boo. And I don't know why. But then I had to do appearances at clubs and stuff all over Long Island.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about embarrassment? People would come up to me and go, come on, do it. That's all I was known for, was that little phrase.
Well,
we've grown up.
Thank God.
Barely, but
not much.
Not much.
Thank God that was extinguished up in...
Yeah, but the reason the show is much, much better than when I was on the island, it's Anthony, of course.
I know your air conditioning installation jobs are suffering from you not being out there, people, and I apologize for that.
You never worked at that job.
Yes, I did. Stop. My ex-bosses are probably listening.
Oh, he is?
I don't know. No, you're going to get me in trouble?
Yeah, tell your ex-boss to call in. I'll give him all the stories. How we would, you'd blow off job sites and we'd go drink in the afternoon.
Come on, I never did that.
To talk about our future radio show that we were putting together.
How I used to haul my jet ski with the company van.
Yeah. And how you used to...
No, I never did that. But I knew people that did that. Nah, forget it. I'm not even going to talk about it.
Were you really allowed to drive that van when you weren't working?
I never drove the company van without permission, written permission.
Yeah, sure.
I swear to God. I was good. I was the best.
Yeah, okay. Very good. So before I discovered you, what you were doing?
Yes, I was in front of a glory hole down in the village, Opie. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, my life was hell. Thank you. I'm forever indebted. Boo, boo, boo.
Okay. 1027 WNEW, where rock lives, ZZ Top. It's Opie and Anthony. Everyone is talking about Monica Lewinsky today in Manhattan.
I did not have sex with that woman.
You didn't, huh?
I didn't.
You sure about that?
I am positive. I did not have sex with that woman.
I think we're going to find out if you had sex or not soon, Mr. President.
But what is sex?
Well, you have
Such an abstract thought, isn't it?
You have a different definition of that word than the average schmo.
I'm the president. I can make the rules.
Oh, I see.
I hereby declare sex has to be laying down.
Laying down?
Yeah.
Well, you said that oral sex isn't cheating.
Oh, it's not.
It's not?
It's not cheating.
Oh, interesting.
I'm trying to get that passed through the House. I think it's going to go. I really do.
You do, huh?
Yes. And I hold back, too.
All right.
I don't go all the way.
Well, guess who's
That's not sex either.
Well, guess who's on the phone, Mr. President?
Who? Oh, no.
Tom Brokenjaw. He's got the latest on the Monica Lewinsky situation.
All right.
So you better listen closely, Prez.
Hello, this is Tom Brokenjaw, NBC Nightly News. From Washington, now that she has received immunity from prosecution, Monica Lewinsky is prepared to testify that she and President Bill Clinton discussed how to conceal their alleged sexual relationship.
Whoa, Tom, what's wrong? What's wrong with you today? You don't sound yourself.
Well, I was painting my office without adequate ventilation.
And what? You're a little lightheaded?
Lewinsky's account to independent counsel Ken Starr's prosecutor is that she and the president were talking about cover stories for their relationship, as two people in such situations frequently do. How to keep a secret on such issues?
What?
How to keep it secret, one source says Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday, okay.
Also, Secret Service records say Monica Lewinsky made 37 visits to the White House while Mrs. Clinton was away on overnights. Thus, a piquing suspicion that they did indeed have some sort of sexual relation.
Tom, you sound worse than ever today. You all right?
This is Tom Brokenjaw, NBC Nightly News.
All right, Tom. Thanks a lot.
Excuse me?
Thank you.
Pardon?
All right. Hang up the phone.
Yes.
Good night. Bye-bye. Okay. And there he goes. I think we got some new info on the Monica Lewinsky situation through Tom there.
Yeah, I heard Secret Service records said that Monica made 37 visits to the White House while Hillary was away.
Every time she made that visit, Hillary was out of town?
Well, she might have made more visits than 37, but on 37 occasions that she did visit the White House, Hillary was not there.
Guilty.
I mean, come on.
Guilty.
Oh, let's give them, let's say, 15, 20 visits.
Right.
37 times.
Yeah.
She was there.
Wow.
Hillary wasn't. What do you think was going on?
Duh. Well, they weren't playing Monopoly.
No.
This is going to get really, really interesting in the coming weeks.
Now the president's going to have to testify, I think, and he's going to have to think of what Monica said and think up brand new lies. Brand new lies, which Clinton has been very good at.
Sure.
Coming up with lies. He is the king of deny.
I have faith in him. He will deny, and come up with some great new lies.
Deny. Lie. Deny.
Hey, I want to turn you on to something brand new here. This guy, his name's Sean Mullins. He's from Georgia. Major buzz going on with this guy. Recently played The Bottom Line, and there was like a feeding frenzy going on with a bunch of record labels. He's on like a tiny independent label right now, and the big boys are fighting over him right now. Can't even get this album yet in New York. Hopefully in the near future you can. But we want to play it for you here on NEW. You're hearing it here first. This is Sean Mullins and Lullaby. Take a listen and tell us what you think. 1027 WNEW, where rock lives. It's Opie and Anthony. Hi, Brad. I always thought you were cute.
Brad, you know I've always wanted you.
All right, we'll play that song next time.
Now you got people going, yeah, man, it's my favorite.
I know. We could play that whole first Cars album, and I'd have no problem with that.
Every time I hear that song, though, Phoebe Cates coming out of the pool with the mist of water around her.
But they wrecked it with the TV edit.
Yeah, well, every movie's like that.
I know, but
that's in the movie, in the video. When
know what I do? Like, Caddyshack's one of my favorite movies. If I see it on TV, what I do is I don't even bother. I run out and get the video.
Rent it.
I rent it on the spot, though. Go, screw this. No commercials, and I get to see all the stuff that they cut out on the movie.
Yeah, but you tune in when it's on TV. It doesn't matter what part of the movie that's in. There are certain movies you will just tune in. If you're flipping through the channels, it's 2 in the morning. If it's on, doesn't matter. 10 minutes before the end, you're watching it. It just started. You're watching it. It's a half hour through.
They wrecked Animal House.
Animal House, same
The TV version of Animal House was brutal.
Yeah.
How much they cut that up. A lot of celebrities in the news. You heard about Cindy Crawford, right?
What about her?
She's posing nude for Playboy in October issue. But the problem is, now, do you remember when Cindy Crawford posed in Playboy about 10 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
One of the hottest issues ever.
Yeah.
I mean, ever. Talking about Playboy a lot today, but
I know.
this happens to be
in the news. That's right.
That's right. And we were talking earlier about our experiences with Playboy growing up.
As a matter of fact, on The View, I saw Lisa Rinna from Melrose Place.
Okay.
And she posed in Playboy naked when she's pregnant.
Really?
She was pregnant.
Yeah. Well, with Cindy Crawford, 10 years ago, she showed it all.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Cindy is too big of a star, so she's not going to show her patch this time around. But she's going to show.
Wait a minute.
She's going to show the rest of her body. But hey, I am too big and famous to show my patch.
I love your terminology. You must have gone to medical school. First, you say that your sister. What was the term you used for having a baby?
Pumped out a baby.
Pumped out a baby.
She did.
And now Cindy isn't showing her patch. Okay, just want to get it straight.
Because she's too big for everyone.
I want an Opie thesaurus. That's what I want.
But anyway, I have a problem with this. She's getting too big for her britches now. Show everything. You did it 10 years ago.
Maybe the airbrushing won't work as good as...
Show it before you get a little older, Cindy. You're getting just a little long in the tooth. You know, that mole was real cute 10 years ago, but I got 2 words for you. Aaron Neville, look into it.
Oh, come on.
Don't give us that attitude. If you're going to pose in Playboy, go the whole way, man.
I'm sure your old aunt or a grandmother that has that big hairy mole on her lip that you have to kiss on holidays.
Right.
I'm sure that looked just like Cindy Crawford's when she was young.
Of course it did.
Yeah.
Also in the news, Jim Morrison, his grave. Did you know you could lease a grave?
Lease it?
You could lease a grave.
Like a car?
Yeah. The deal is, because of all those drunks and stuff partying at Jim Morrison's grave, when his lease is up in 2001, they're digging him up. And they're going to put him somewhere else, because he's in that really, really famous graveyard, and they've had it over there.
Digging up Jim?
He's hanging with all the famous poets and writers and stuff, and all the drunks are wrecking it for everyone else, and now they got to dig up Jim's body and put it somewhere else, because his lease is up.
Well, what were they going to do if his lease is up? Re-up?
I don't know.
Why couldn't you just pay for it and
just leave him there? That's bizarre. And something we mentioned yesterday I want to get into real fast, too. Jay Leno is thinking about doing wrestling, like you said yesterday.
Oh, it's the chin.
Yeah, he's going to do that chin maneuver you were talking about.
Well, most wrestlers, they use their elbow. They go out in the ring and hit them with the elbow. I like to use my big cleft chin and grab people's heads in it and smash it on the mat.
That's how big wrestling's getting. Jay Leno's getting involved, so. Lovely.
That's embarrassing when people who have legitimate careers get into the wrestling thing. It is.
Well, they're looking for publicity, obviously.
Look at Cyndi Lauper. Like, that like, totally wrecked the career she had. It did, too. She was pretty, like, hip and popular in her own right with songs and stuff.
She made a great pair with Captain Lou Albano.
Oh, stop. That was the lamest thing ever.
No, I thought it was cool. She really looked real when she was hitting people over the head in the wrestling ring.
Oh, I see. I see. Now, Opie's being sarcastic. I get it.
Ice, baby.
Oh, please.
Ice, baby.
Don't even start.
102.7 WNEW, the Rock of New York. When Ice-T did that crappy song, remember you'd be tooling around thinking you got your favorite radio station on, like, oh, cool, David Bowie, Under Pressure.
You're like, yeah, cool.
Cool. Ice, baby.
What's that? Oh, I love the VH1 specials they do on, like, him and Milli Vanilli. You watch how they rose to fame and fortune only to fall off the cliff.
That's why you and I don't expect to race,
No, you can't get hurt on the first rung of the ladder, is what I say. As long as you stay right there, you fall off, you're like, oh, I'm on the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't that bad?
We'll keep it real.
You're way up top, you're going to get hurt if you fall off.
That's right. It's Opie, it's Anthony. Please tell me you saw the Guinness Book of World Records show last night on Fox.
Oh.
You missed it?
Oh, I missed it.
It was such crap.
Really?
It was horrible.
That's one of those fun Fox shows, like,
Scariest police cases. Jesus, oh my God, look at that.
Yeah, they had one guy set a new world record. He put 8 swords down his throat.
Nice.
That was like, ooh.
The sword swallower.
The sword swallower, yes.
You seen a few people in the village could beat that one, huh?
But he held the old record of 7, and he put another one in for 8. And it's like, wow, I'm very excited.
Big whoop. Okay, what else?
The problem is the Guinness Book of World Records, they're starting to invent records.
Yeah.
They used to have like the tightrope record, where guys would go to really tall buildings and walk across, and that would be the record.
Right.
They've run out of buildings because we haven't built them any higher lately. So now there's a new record called the tightrope between hot air balloons.
Come on.
And this guy was like 3 miles up in the air, and he walked between 2 hot air balloons without a parachute.
Without a parachute?
Without a parachute.
Wow.
So they invent this brand new world record. Like, a lot of people are going to try this.
Don't try this at home. Did they say that 18,000 times?
A million times. It's like,
disclaimer.
Oh, I was thinking of going home and shoving 8 swords down my throat. Please. But you missed Tumor Lady. That was the whole
only
reason
thing I wanted to see it for.
The whole reason I watched the show. They actually showed the lady before the surgery. Did you see Tumor Lady? Yeah. Matt Devotee?
I gotta join you on that.
Oh, cool. Come on in here.
Tumor Lady. She had how big was this tumor?
300 pounds.
12 pounds or something.
Oh.
Yeah, and they showed her before the operation. Anthony, she looked like she was going to give birth to a baby elephant, right?
it was Mount Mom. It was that the septuplet lady, just huge.
Even bigger than that. And they...
You know what I found amazing? The promo building up to it was, these people dared to push the limit. Now, who said I'm going to go have a tumor? Yeah, that's not it. The guy on the pogo stick for 3 days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's pushing the limit. The woman just walking down the street, boing, you got a tumor.
Yeah. Did you hear what grows inside tumors? Because they examined it after they took it out of this lady, and they had it on the gurney.
Oh, no, stop it.
They said because of, the material that creates this tumor, there was hair and teeth inside the tumor. Hair and teeth. Hair and teeth, yes. It was growing inside the tumor. They explained it, but I was too busy shocked at how big this tumor was that I wasn't listening too closely.
I think because the tumor ate somebody.
Yeah,
maybe that was it. She's sleeping, the tumor just crawls down the street, grabs somebody,
she lost 312 pounds though overnight.
Horrors.
Overnight.
Hair and teeth. Did they give it a tumor makeover? Like Sally? Sally's going to have the tumor on her show and give it a tumor makeover. You have beautiful hair, and you're great tumor.
She got a little work on the highlights, and my tumor needs a pedicure.
Yeah. What a sick show, though, huh? Yeah. The Guinness Book of World Records it's no fun anymore.
No.
They got rid of all the freak records.
Well, some of them aren't even records. Like the world record that is really in the book is Neil Armstrong, first man on the moon. Now, how do you break that record?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the first man on the moon. I beat you.
Yeah.
What kind of record is that?
That's it can't be broken.
Yeah.
But I used to like the old book when you would buy it and stuff, like the big fat twins on their motorcycles and stuff. They don't have those pictures in the new editions anymore.
The guy that they buried in a piano case.
Yeah.
Those were the records.
Yin and Yang, whatever their names were, the Siamese twins.
The tallest man in the world, and you see him with his brother, and they say, John is like 7'8" or something. John's wearing the tie, it says. If you don't know.
That was a great book. That's what I called. You know what kind of book I call that? I call that a leg number. A leg number.
Why?
You keep it in the bathroom. And you'll sit there till you become a paraplegic.
And you get up off the ball and you
ever do it? You're like, whoa!
Poof! You fall over. Whoa, Mike, I can't walk!
Phone! Oh, no, I have butt hickey. I have the big, round butt hickey. Damn, that was a funny, interesting book, but now I can't walk. I'm on the bathroom floor with butt hickey. It's true.
Hey, man, we got to run something by you. We're talking about BBKs. Yeah, that was cool, too. We're talking about the Guinness Book of World Records. Did you know that Anthony and I attempted a world record?
No.
But we don't know if we should play this.
It isn't Charles Kuralt again, is it?
No. Well, you see, we found out through the book that the record for the flightless bird flying, like chickens and stuff, was 13 seconds.
Oh, no.
So me and Anthony thought, what better way to get publicity than set a record and be in the Guinness Book of World Records? So we attempted to set the record for the flightless bird flying.
Oh, no.
All it had to do was last 13 seconds.
Yeah.
And can we play this or what? Does the audience know us well enough yet?
I think this is evidence.
Evidence?
I don't know.
Well, honestly, we got in a lot of trouble, and we paid our dues.
Am I going to be subpoenaed for this in a couple of months or something?
We already completed our community service, and we paid our dues to society, without a doubt. All right, so we'll warn people in advance that, yes, this was a horrible thing. But before you write your letters, we did pay our dues.
If you're with PETA, turn your radio right now.
So here's me and Anthony trying to set the record for the flightless bird flying. All it had to do was last 13 seconds.
Oh, no.
Anthony!
Oh!
So you're on the roof, huh?
Yeah.
What are you, like 60 feet off the ground, I'd have to say?
Yeah, it's like 6 stories, maybe even a little more.
Nice!
Yeah.
I think we're going to set this world record, bro.
I think we are, because it's a nice warm day, and I hear that things have more lift when there's the air is more dense like this.
All right, well, our chicken only has to last about 13 seconds.
13 seconds. Okay. Brian's bringing over the chicken.
Yeah, we got to thank Brian for getting us that chicken.
Wait a minute. Oh, here he is. That is a big, ugly chicken.
It sounds very healthy, like it might be able to fly 13 seconds.
It does. It's got a big wingspan, too.
All right.
All right. It's fat, though. That might not be good.
Uh-oh.
It's like been raised to, I think, lay eggs.
All right. Well, I guess we're ready on this end. Whenever you're ready, Dan.
Okay. I don't want to touch him. Wait a minute. All right. He's trying to nip me. He's trying to hold his wings down. Wait. They're flapping around. Wait a minute. All right. All right, I'm going to the edge of the roof with him.
All right, cool.
Should I just heave him? Oh, should I just heave him off?
I say just kick him off, man.
All right, here he goes.
All right.
Oh, there he goes. He's off. He's going.
All right, 13 seconds. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on.
Stop the watch.
Stop the stopwatch?
Stop the watch, dude.
What happened?
Oh, my God, he did a header.
He did a header.
This thing didn't even fly. It went straight down. Oh, this is horrible. Dude, it's flopping all over. Someone, dude, step on his head or something. He can't. It's flopping around like, oh, this is disgusting.
Well, how many seconds do you think it lasted?
I threw it a flightless bird, but you'd think it could fly a little. Dude, it was no more than 4 seconds. It went straight down.
Amateurs.
Like tumbling. Oh, God.
Right.
Oh, dude.
Well, there is some good news that came out of this. We do have dinner, so.
I feel bad.
You do? Dude, we'll eat it. It won't go away.
Okay.
All right, well, there you go. There's our world record attempt at trying to make a chicken fly for 13 seconds.
4 seconds.
4 damn seconds. All right, brother man.
I'll be right in.
You know you need? You just need a taller building.
I know.
That's it.
Well, we got taller buildings in Manhattan.
I didn't want to have to relive that moment.
Maybe we could try it again. 102.7 WNEW, the Rock of New York. The latest from Aerosmith off the Armageddon soundtrack. That's What Kind of Love Are You On? It's Opie and it's Anthony. We got Foot on the phone real fast.
Footy.
Foot!
Hey, I saw that world record show last night.
You did?
Yeah, I saw the world record myself.
What?
Like the time not to vomit watching them yank that tumor off that woman.
That was so sick, wasn't it?
That was, and you know what the funny thing is? They're blanking out like a picture of her breasts and her ass and stuff like that. You don't want to see that. You want to concentrate on this gross tumor. The funny thing is, now this woman it was about 3 years before she went in to have this. They should have pulled out a brain to have a head examined. How long do you wait to have this removed? Well, it's 100 pounds. I don't want to seem like I'm pushing or anything. No, it's 200 pounds. No, I don't want to seem like a hypochondriac. What is she waiting for? This thing to pay rent?
I think she ran out of wicker furniture in her apartment and decided it was time to get the tumor removed.
All right, guys, be good.
All right,
bye-bye.
The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW, Wallflowers, Heroes. It's Opie and it's Anthony.
This just in, hot off the wire. Look at us. We're cutting edge. We got news as it happens. Verdict against Tawana Brawley advisors. It's in. The Reverend Al Sharpton, C. Vernon Mason, and Alton Maddox must pay $345 million in damages for defaming Stephen Pagonis.
How much?
$345 million. That's how much it is.
Reverend Al has to come up with how much money?
All right, here are the breakdowns.
Okay.
Sharpton held liable for $65 million.
He's got to come up with $65 million.
Alton Maddox held liable for $95 million. C. Vernon Mason ordered to pay $185 million. For a whopping total, as I said, of $345 million in damages for defaming Stephen Pagonis.
Now, where are they going to come up with this type of money?
Well, I think I saw Al Sharpton before trying to hail a cab.
Yeah.
I need to get to Greenwich, Connecticut. I gotta play Powerball. You gotta be in it to win it. I gotta play so's I can pay. $1 in a dream to wipe my debt clean. Because of that Tawana Brawley, I need to play Powerball. Get me a cab, damn it.
1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York. That's the band called Fuel. The song is Shimmer. Thought we'd try to turn you on to something different today. First time we're playing it here at NEW. What's wrong, Anthony?
I'm bumming out.
Why?
I think I have destroyed my journalistic integrity.
Why?
Well, I have my laptop right here.
Mm-hmm.
I was punched on to the Eyewitness News, ABC website. See, that's where I made my mistake. I should have went to the CBS one. They gave me false information. Get this. Verdict against Tawana Brawley advisors is in.
Yeah, it's great news.
Sharpton
has to pay $345 million or something you were saying about 15 minutes ago.
They
That's
printed
fantastic.
million. It's $345,000.
Total?
Big difference, isn't it?
A total?
Reverend Al's just got to come up with $65,000.
That's pocket change for him.
Chump change!
That's chump change for
he
the Reverend.
spends more than that on hair process. On Jerry curl.
Jerry curl.
And Alton Maddox, $95,000, and C. Vernon Mason, $185,000. I'm sure the community will cough up that money to them when they go bitching and moaning.
Man, that's a bummer.
Yeah, I thought it would be a lot more. I think a man's reputation is worth a little more than $345,000 for how they drag that guy through the mud.
For years and years?
Yeah, well, that seems to be it. So I'm sure they'll have a march, get the community together, and fleece their flock for the $345,000 like they have been for years and years.
Well, your Powerball bit was still very funny.
He probably still is. I'm playing Powerball.
Can I hear those rhymes again?
You gotta be in it to win it. Because of that Tawana Brawley, I need to play Powerball.
Very nice.
But he's only got to come up with $65,000.
All right.
Well, just sell that big Volkswagen hubcap medallion he wore back in the 80s. That'll make up for it. He could sell some of those sweatsuits to, I don't know, the Hard Rock Cafe or something.
You know, he's losing his credibility in the community, and LL Cool J is losing his credibility in the community. Has anyone else heard those commercials? He used to be the rapper.
He was the guy, man.
The streetwise rapper.
And now he's in the new Halloween movie.
Yeah.
H2O. I guess Halloween 20th anniversary. It's another thing that's ticking me off. It's on my mind. Is why can't we just have a movie title or something now? It's all got to be condensed down to 3 letters or numbers, or a combination of two. What was that? The year 2000 bug? Y2K.
Y2K.
Now it's the year 2000 bug.
Okay.
Y2K.
Right.
Well, and movies doing the same thing. What was that? Well, ID4.
ID4?
Independence Day.
T3.
How did they get ID4?
What about T3?
T3.
There you go.
T2.
Very good.
I'm tired of it.
All right.
Just get a movie title. Thank you.
You're welcome.
OP1 right here.
But the
OA1.
The H2O movie, you know it's going to stink.
I know.
Know why?
Why?
If it was really good, they would have put it out in time for Halloween. They're just sneaking this movie right past you.
Yeah, you're right. Why do they?
Because every year, there's for many years, that they always release those movies in time for Halloween because it was much more effective. But this movie, I believe, is so bad, they just want to sneak it past us in the middle of summer and move on.
And LL's in it. Oh, LL.
What?
God, what did he do?
He's lost his credibility.
To be the hip guy.
Yeah.
He was the hip rap guy. Now he's with the Gap. The G to the A to the P and the P. What? You're rapping about jeans.
I know.
Isn't there something to rap about?
Used to rap about street crime.
Yeah, or about just being in it.
Right.
In the game.
Right.
Yo, G in the game.
Right.
The G to the P, and you buy your socks for free. What? LL.
1027 WNEW, where rock lives. Bob Seger. Good song, but it brings back some nightmares from past weddings.
When that one comes on at a wedding,
yeah,
you can't even get up to go to the bathroom.
No,
because if you walk near the dance floor, the drunken aunt grabs you. Come on, still like that, hold on, rock it, dancing. You look like a jerk in the video,
and it's always the older aunt that still thinks she's really hip and cool. And she wants to show everyone that she's hip and cool, so she dances to Bob Seger because she thinks that's today's music.
I like the new music.
Right. How about this one? Oh
my God, hands up! Oh no, and you just want to run. I am going to strap myself to the seat at every wedding I go to, because no matter what I got to sit there and beg while my arm is getting pulled up. Dance. I'm not dancing. My chair is getting dragged. They don't understand. I don't dance.
And that's all captured on the video. You look like a complete a-hole.
Like, get away from me. Get away. I wind up like cursing at relatives.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
Right.
I'm not going to dance.
It makes your aunts go crazy, though. You could be at the table with your friends and stuff, talking about, what has gone on into your life. Yeah, man, I got this really cool job at WNEW, and stuff. Yeah, it's working out really cool. Most of the listeners hate us, but, every day we're getting some new listeners, and I think we could make a go at it. And all of a sudden in the background,
oh my God, Anthony, come on! This is my favorite song.
Oh God! Next thing you know, your normal conversation is wrecked.
And you're dancing, or you don't even want to dance. Oh, yeah. Oh, I want to do the kick line to New York, New York, with a bunch of my drunken friends again. So, can't I just rent the video from 10 weddings ago and play it back? Can you just dub that part in from Aunt whatever's wedding?
Come on, Anthony, why aren't you doing the Congo line?
Oh, yeah. Come on, let's all do the Congo line. Oh, let's walk around the tables and pick a get away from me.
Let's get really wacky and walk the Congo line into the kitchen.
Oh, that's zany. Wow. Oh, look at Grandma. She's 104 and she's on the Congo line. Look how cute. Doesn't she look beautiful? Look, you look beautiful. No, you know what she looks? She looks old. It looks like an old lady in a prom dress. The only place you see that is at a wedding.